Hello, hello. Hopefully everybody is well. So I just thought I'd bring you a quick update. There's not really much going on, to be honest, but yeah, I just thought I'd bring out a quick video. Now, I know last time I did say I was going to speak mainly about alts, but to be honest, nothing's really going on in terms of, yeah, most of the alts that I'm looking at. Everything's just ranging. So I thought I'd literally just bring a quick update, just explaining what the go is with Bitcoin realistically I just want to really explain what's going to be happening, what I think over the coming months, not just weeks. Like I do think we're going to be in some serious shit for a couple of months. I know I've obviously explained it in previous videos. I'm just going to go through this, what's happening here, and then just quickly explain why I think it's going to take quite some time. And yeah, a lot of people are just a little bit too bullish, to be quite honest. But yeah, I'll just jump straight in. But yeah, just gonna just really just speak about Bitcoin. I can pull up ETH, CRV, etc. But yeah, I do need to sort out other alts as well. But when I'm looking at them, there's not really much going on. So yeah. All right. Obviously, if you missed the first one or the others, I'd go back and watch them from the start, really, because I feel that you're going to get a bit of educational material inside them. And then yeah, if you can like, comment, subscribe, share. Obviously, it does help it as well. So and put it on HD, because if not, it'll look like arse. It'll look like shit if you don't put it on HD. So just starting off, so this is what we was looking at before. This is all I've really put on Twitter. Yeah, obviously this is what we've been expecting. For obviously a triangle. This was a triangle inside of B. Um, and then, yeah, just saying, look, hopefully we should climb from here. Otherwise, if that's not the bottom, we should get a sweep of W here, because that's either where we're going to finish, the 786, normally where I've seen ABCs finish, and then obviously your one-to-one measured move. All right, even if you put in this parallel channel as well from the top to where the triangle finishes, it looks great. And then down there, you're in a perfect channel. So your top of the point here where the triangle finishes, to A, and then obviously to the bottom, and it taps the 0.786 and the bottom of the channel, which is good, right? So, and then we've got a decent reaction. So this to me is showing that I can get rid of this now. Get rid of that as well. Probably get rid of that. Yeah, right. So this is either going to be, this can be see, this is the thing. This could actually be a triangle. I don't think it will be though, but it could, right? Again, there's no physical way to tell. I'm pretty much just going over the recent PA. I mean, we was only, I think, about here when they made the previous video. I think, let me just check the fifth. Yeah, probably about there. And then I was saying, look, this could be a triangle. Then you could have a leg down. And then you've got A, B, C, D, E, and then obviously go as you go. But yeah, you've got your A wave leading diagonal triangle into that. Actually looks like an expanding triangle as well. Sorry, you've got your leading diagonal and an expanding diagonal like that, which is, you don't really see it as often when you get two diagonal patterns, but to be honest, it has been a bit choppy. So yeah, and obviously, look, the reason why they've both been diagonal patterns is because of this has just been sideways. So there's people don't really know what's going on. It's just showing a mixed bag of emotion. People are bullish, people are bearish, people are bullish, people are bearish. Do you know what I mean? So that's why you've probably had two leading diagonal and then an expanding ending diagonal. So it looks like, to me, it looks like a triangle, but could still be a flat. Now, the possibilities that I'm looking at, the main possibilities that I think will happen is, this is definitely a complex correction. A million percent. I am so confident in this being a complex correction. It is, honestly, it's by far a complex correction in my opinion. You've had this small flat. This is definitely a flat in my opinion. Now this is where it gets tricky, because after a flat, when X takes out the high of your origin, so here, when X takes out the high, you want to see it being like a zigzag, double zigzag, or a triple zigzag. So you've got your A, B, your C, then you've got your A, B, C, D, E, and then you've got your C, probably. That's probably a triangle, yeah, right? So you've got your W, X, and then in this you've got another A, B, C, so Y. So this looks like a double zigzag, right? 7 legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you saw the last video, you'll see that this is just a 3-leg move. One up, triangle, and then another leg up. It's a sharp move, because this is a bit sluggish. If this would have been quick, that would have been sharp. More so, because you've got the rule of alternation, right? Now, the reason why I don't think this is going to be a triangle, again, it could, but I don't think it's going to be, is because this, how it's come up, you want to see X be pretty sharp. But I mean, at the same time, I also want to see an A wave of a triangle be pretty sharp. So yeah, that literally could be A, B. I mean, I can't really see that being C, maybe D, maybe E. It's either, right? I don't think it is a triangle, but again, it could, and I've said it 6 times. But so you've either got W, X, Y finishing here, and then you're off, or you've got W, probably an A, a B, maybe a C, and maybe get a flat. Sorry, wait. So you've got flat. Yeah, sorry. So A, that could be a B, and then you could get a big flat. Now, we do need a pattern that's going to bring us down here. So this is the thing. I'm still looking at a triangle, but I wouldn't be shocked. The way I'm seeing this, right? Let me just explain. We've not really had that much of a pullback. We have extended fairly high, so you'd expect us to come down, especially to the previous wave 4 of 1 lesser degree. So you'd expect to come down into this area, and it does match the 0.382. So that is what I am predominantly going with now. I am expecting us to come down here. I just don't know how we're going to get down here. So before, if you remember, I said I do think we're going to sit up high and then we'll go. But to be honest, the way I'm seeing it, in what I'd like to see in terms of the time, I don't think it probably will just triangle and then go now. I know that was obviously what we was looking at before, but it's probably going to be, this is probably going to be a B, C, W, and then this is probably going to be, this might be an A, B, C, D, E, and then you've got another A, B, and then a C. Something like that. Again, I can't really tell. I'm just showing you what I'm seeing, but it's definitely a complex correction in my opinion. We're just really waiting for PA to plan out, but I do think we're going to come and retest this region. I really do. The more I look at it, the more I think, right, there is so many of these unswept lows now. There are loads of these unswept lows. You've already tagged all of this liquidity. All this has been swept. There's going to be a lot of people just waiting for that impulse up. And I think what makes most sense, if you remember me mentioning here or about here, I did actually say on Twitter that we're going to have fucking weeks of ranging. I have been saying it for quite some time, and that's what we have been getting. And if you remember me saying on what I think was my first video, I said we're going to come down here, get everyone think we're going to be bearish. Everyone obviously gets the shorts on up here, and then obviously we take off. Everyone's obviously shorts get taken. Everybody longs probably puts the stops up here or stops down here, and then that's when I do think we're gonna come back down and obviously make a big ABC. Now, I do not think we are. I don't think we're going to come out of here anytime soon. I still think we've got months left. Like I think we've got a lot of shit to go through. To be honest, I think people on Twitter, Twitter and everywhere, are just way too bullish for me. I do think that we are going to come down here. I think, like I've mentioned before, I do think we're going to wick above this. Maybe go a bit higher, maybe even get a truncated, but what makes sense is grab this liquidity and then come back to, I think you're probably going to come back to about this region, I reckon. I think it's going to be pretty deep. You probably come down here. I mean, I think a lot of people are going to be expecting this to get retested, this area. Like that bit looks great. You've got all this area here, even a little tap here. You've got this here. You've got this massive inefficiency, which I think is going to get filled. I think this is going to get filled on its wave down. We could again, I can't really tell what's going to happen here because this is literally just hit and miss. Like we're in a complex correction. It's in the fucking word. Like complex means it's complex. You've got 3 corrective structures all stuck together combined with an X wave where the X is normally a zigzag, double zigzag or triple. I've found it's normally pretty much always a zigzag or a double, and in this case it is, and that's why I'm not leaning towards it being a triangle. But yeah, I think a lot of people, I'll go into this a second again, but I think a lot of people are going to expect this region to hold, come down here, obviously retest this and just go, or this get front ran at the 0.618. To be honest, I can see us deviating it, breaking it. Everyone thinks, wow, the support's lost. We're going to come down here, or maybe even to a 786, a little bit lower, and then go. Not like this. I don't think we're going to do that. No, I think we're going to do let's just say hypothetically we do something like this, come down, come up, and then you've got something like that. Again, maybe not that long like that's, do you know what I mean? But again, it literally could if the fifth wave's extended. Like I think we've got months left of eating shit, to be honest. Yeah, I think 3 months plus. So I know you've all probably watching this wanting a little bit of hopium, but yeah, I've been mentioning this anyway for quite some time, so it's nothing new. But yeah, like I say, nothing I can really go over. I just thought I'd just make the video just really saying that look, I'm favouring a complex correction, and yeah, I just am favouring this to be an X. I mean, look, this could literally be, you could get, there's so many ways. You got a flat. This could be an A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. You could get a triangle inside another triangle. So you could have X and Y both be triangles, but we've not really come that deep. I did say before when we extend, you probably don't come back to the 0.382. To be honest, we physically might not. We might just sit up here. We could just make an X wave now as a triangle and then come down to the 0.382, wick all these unswept lows and then go. But I just feel that with this inefficiency and the way that the markets, everyone is speaking at the minute, it wouldn't surprise me if we got a massive scare and obviously did another corrective structure here. Obviously, you've got your flat, you've got your X wave, um, and then yeah, this either is an A, a B makes a flat, and then you've got flat 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 down, and then you go. Like I say, I don't think this correction is going to be over for probably another couple of weeks, maybe even longer, to be honest. And this W is pretty small. See, this is the thing as well, right? If this W is the W and that's the X, see, if this is the X, then this Y is going to be stretching out until March. So that's also why I'm favouring that's the X, because if you have got this to be look like this took 15 days, whereas if that to there you've got 26th of Jan going until March, you've got like 2 months pretty much. Not 15 days, you've got like double, if not 2.5 times it. So again, I can't really tell you what I think is physically, do you know what I mean? What is going to happen, like, but it is a complex correction. But I'm pretty much just showing you that. You can call it a wasted video if you want, but I've not really been active on Twitter, so I just thought I'd make a video explaining. And yeah, you've just got a flat here. I do think it's complex correction. You've got your W, your X. This is either a triangle. I don't know if I'm favouring it as much anymore, but again, it could be a triangle, and if it is, yeah, sweet. But a lot of people could also get caught off guard, anyone that is thinking this is a complex correction, because you could have your W, that might not be an X just there, and have an A, a B, a C, a D, E, your E finish there, and then you've got, let's say, like a zigzag. You're probably going to, because you've had a flat sideways, also had X as being a sideways, correct, sideways corrective pattern, you're probably going to get, yeah, a zigzag. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come back up, and then come back down, and then go. So yeah, it's just sort of a waiting game, really. For CRV as well, I mean, yeah, I'm mainly just factoring in now. I'm mainly just factoring in this being this is a wave 4, and it's matching up with where Bitcoin is really. You've come and tested the 2.0 of wave 1. You've pretty much hit the 2.0. I mean, you're fucking 3 cents off it. This is just a triangle. I don't know how this plays out. This could be complex. It could be, yeah, this could be complex. I mean, I'm more so with this going more of a triangle. So like A, B, that could be an ABC, that could be an X wave. This could now come all the way back down and then go ABC, then ABC, and then ABC. So then you've got A, B, A, B, C, D. Let's just say something like that. Then E, you got your fourth wave, and then you've got your fifth wave. I'm confident that, yeah, it's not a 1, 2, 1, 2 anymore. You've just got your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That 2 is huge. It's very deep. So because this was so deep, obviously you've got your large extension popping straight up. That's almost vertical. This shows all characteristics of a third wave. This looks literally like either a third of a third, or third of a third, or third of a third. This is probably the third of the third right here, though, the big stretch where you went from 64 cents all the way to 84 in a matter of yeah, a day. And then yeah, you're gonna have your 1, 2, your 3, your 4, your 5. This looks massive, but if you actually look at time, it's 33 days. Look where we already are. We're already on 17. So for it to come out, you got there, look. So it's like I said, I think it's going to be the top's going to be close to coming in. Like I said, obviously on previous videos, end of March, and then you'd like to see once you get your fifth wave up, let's just say this is a triangle. You'd like to see us come back to the point, the fourth wave of 1 lesser degree in this support. But again, you could start coming down, maybe even test this. I'd like us to test that area really. That looks the best area to me. This area, I would like this area to get tested because I just feel that you've got a huge liquidity gap there and inefficiency. You've not really got much here apart from this region really. I mean, you could again come up, come straight back down, retest this, and then go. But yeah, we'll see. But the market looks great for another leg. I'll be looking for, if we do get this triangle, I'll be trading the triangle up, and then I'll probably just be obviously judging where your fifth wave comes in. Obviously the same distance. Let's just say 0.618. So you 0.618, there's one mark. Let's say you've got from the whole pattern, you put a point. Let's just say it finishes there. Let's just say 1 second. Let's put that right to the bottom. Let's say wave 4 finishes there. I'd put the 618. It's called a golden section, not a golden section. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, you put your 0.618 where wave 4 finishes. It can sometimes be, you're just finding a Fibonacci cluster. You could also put it at the 0.50. You could also put it at the 0.382, but I always like to start with the 0.618. So you've got another level here, this level. You've also got, because the wave thing is extended, you want to see a 1-to-1 measured move of want to see a one to, I'm just showing you a little bit. This is just a bit how I work out tops really. A 1-to-1 measured move of wave 1, so that's there, or a 0.618 move. So then you've got your wave 1. Yeah, so you've just got that. Let's just leave that there. So I'd say the best area really, you're going to be looking at, yeah, best Fibonacci cluster. You've got 2 areas here, and obviously you've got an area here. So realistically, I'd like to come and test this middle region somewhere around there. Could obviously peak up and tap this, could obviously undershoot and tap this, but then I'd be probably looking to stagger in some shorts. Maybe not pick the top, maybe look at the RSI and try and, you know what I mean, and maybe not use high leverage and stuff like that. But also what you can do if you want to be a bit more conservative is you get your 5 waves up, you come up. What I will be doing as well is, if I'm obviously counting the 5 waves, but sometimes if I'm not as confident on it, I'll just wait. I'll literally just wait. I'll wait for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait for 5 waves to come down. Wait for a 3-wave move combined in between parallel lines, and then just look at short in this region, and then obviously add into my shorts when we break B. Again, looking at the market ahead in time. You don't have to rush the trade. You don't need to capture all the move. Just capture a partial bit of the move. And then obviously catch a bit more move down, maybe, yeah, get a 1-to-1 again in parallel lines. So you got your A, your B, and your C. And then, yeah, once we've done that, if it looks sufficient enough and doesn't look like we're going to get a WXY, where you've got obviously your A, your B, your C combined with parallel lines, could have your X wave come back up to where the previous wave B is inside the ABC, and then you could obviously have another 3-wave move down, but again, you assess it at the time. But yeah, that's just what I thought I'd mention. But yeah, this is what I'm looking at for CRV. And then ETH, again, same shit. I've not even updated these charts. Literally, like, there's no point. It's just sideways chop. We're still triangling or complex correction, in my opinion. So, and that's it, really. So yeah, see what happens. See if it ends up being a triangle. See if, I don't know if that's the end of X wave yet. I don't know if X is going to finish here and then you've got an even larger correction to go. But by the looks of it, because this was quite small and quite quick, you're going to get see, this is the thing, like, I'm sorry, this is what I was going to go back to. If that is your X, if that's your X wave, WX, then wave Y can't be all the way down here because it doesn't have the right look. So this is the thing, if that does end up being the triangle, WX, you can have a wave Y down here because it looks right. If that's up there, that doesn't look right. This is W, this is X, you'd expect Y to finish there. Because obviously that has the right look. It's in a nice compact, do you know what I mean? It looks right. But again, can't really explain anything else. Just thought I'd bring a quick 20-minute video. Hopefully you've learned something as well. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, get it shared out. Thank you very much. And yes, I've done it under 20 minutes again. Unreal. Easy, if you need me, message me on Twitter as well. And that's everything. Sorry I can't really update you on much, but yeah, it's sort of chop city at the minute. Peace.